Good morning. Today we're reading a science spin article, which is part of Scholastic News for ELA, called Zoom to the Moon. Our code for today is KCSIA. KCSIA. So I'm taking that code and going to nearpod.com and entering it. KCISA. If you write your name, then I get to see all of your hard work. So, this page just brings you to the vocabulary and things like that. I have it that I'm just going to show it to you, so I'll hit next and then I'll pull it up. So I have it ready to go here. We're watching a video called A Walk on the Moon. People flew to the moon and walked on its surface for the first time in 1969.
Astronaut Neil A. Armstrong, Edwin E. Aldrin, the men who will make the next and most historic round trip to the moon.
Blast off, they're launching.
Time forward. That's one small step for man.
There he goes, walking on the moon.
One giant leap for mankind.
Now there's no wind, so that the flag doesn't actually sway. There's no weather on the moon. Pretty cool. We're going to go over our vocabulary. Air tanks. Air tanks hold air so people using them can breathe.
Air tanks. Air tanks hold air so people using them can breathe.
Astronaut.
Astronaut. A person who travels far away to space.
Moon rocks.
Moon rocks. A moon rock is a rock from the moon's surface.
Spacesuits.
Spacesuits. Spacesuits are clothes that protect astronauts in space.
Moon.
Moon. The moon is round and made of rock. It goes around the earth.
It orbits. We learned that word this year a lot. We practiced it that 1 month. And telescope.
Telescope. A telescope helps you see things that are far away.
So those are our vocab words. I'm going to pull back up our Nearpod lesson. Zoom to the moon. Do you want to go to the moon? Years ago, people did. What did they find? Where did they go? Zoom to the where? To the moon. Let's circle moon. I circle moon, you circle moon. Then hit submit. All right. A trip to the moon. Long ago, these two men went to the moon. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. They went to the moon. The moon gets very hot. Their spacesuits keep them cool. So what do they wear to stay cool? Let's go back. Their spacesuits keep them cool. What keeps them cool? Spacesuits. So I circled spacesuits, you circle spacesuits. They went to the moon. The moon has no wind. Their footprints will never blow away. That's Buzz's footprint. There's no what on the moon. There's not any what. The moon has no wind. So I circle wind, you circle wind. They went to the moon. The moon has no air. They use air tanks to help them breathe. The moon has no wind, and in this section, the purple section, it also says the wind has no what? The moon has no air. So we have no wind and no air. They have to wear spacesuits and there's no wind on the moon and there's no air on the moon. We need to breathe air, so they need to wear their spacesuit for that too. They went to the moon. The moon is made of rock and dust. They brought moon rocks home. What did they bring home as a souvenir? That's a good word, souvenir. What did the astronauts bring home? Let's go back. They brought moon rocks home. What did they bring? Moon rocks. Cool Tools telescope. Even if we don't go to the moon, we can see it up close. We can use a telescope. What does the moon look like? Part of the moon close up. So if you look at the picture here, we have pictures of all of the moon's surface. So it's got lots of marks on it from when different things hit into the moon. The character Buzz Lightyear is named for astronaut Buzz Aldrin. What character is named for Buzz Aldrin? Buzz Lightyear. I circle Buzz Lightyear, you circle Buzz Lightyear. So on this page, we circled spacesuits, wind, air, moon rocks, and Buzz Lightyear, and now we're hitting submit. So that's it for the work. The questions about it were the same as the questions from Monday, so I'm not making you do the same questions. But I do have the Finish the Sentence to the Moon game that we can play for the rest of the time. If it loads. Alright, finish that sentence. Click the correct answer for each sentence, and you can click any word in the sentence to hear it.
The moon has no.
Does it have no rocks or no wind? I know they took rocks with them, so it must have no wind.
Wind. The moon has no wind.
Next. The moon is it made of rock and dust or water? They took rocks home and the dust had Buzz Aldrin's footprint in it. But I didn't see any water in the pictures. The moon is made of rock and dust.
The moon is made of rock and dust.
Next. To see the moon close up, you can use a telescope or a thermometer. A telescope helps you see far, and the moon is far away. A thermometer takes your temperature to see if you're sick. So a telescope helps me see things far away like the moon.
To see the moon close up, you can use a telescope.
Next, people who travel to the moon are called sailors or astronauts. What are they called? They're called astronauts.
Astronauts. People who travel to the moon are called astronauts.
The astronauts use blank to help them breathe. Do they use medicine to help them breathe or air tanks? When we breathe in air, so they use air tanks.
The astronauts use air tanks to help them breathe.
Next, the astronauts brought blank home. Do they bring wind home? They can't bring wind from the moon. There's no wind. Do they bring moon rocks from the moon? Yes.
Moon rocks. The astronauts brought moon rocks home.
On the moon, a footprint will blank blow away. Will never blow away or will always? It can never blow away because there's no wind.
On the moon, a footprint will never blow away.
Next. The character Buzz Lightyear was named after an acrobat or an astronaut. Which one did we read about today? We read about astronauts.
Astronaut. The character Buzz Lightyear was named after an astronaut.
Next. Up close, the moon looks smooth or bumpy. Look at the picture. Very bumpy.
Bumpy. Up close, the moon looks bumpy.
Reach for the stars. All right, we're all done. Great job. You're out of this world just like an astronaut. Proud of you.